Hey everyone, it's Chrissy from Everyday Survival Gear, and today we are checking out this big bad boy, the Convoy S11, that is using the GT FC40, which is a high CRI, 90 plus CRI, 4000 to 4500K LED. So I picked up the Convoy S11 in silver. Is it clear or silver? They say silver, but I'm pretty sure it's just clear with a coating. Technically that is silver, but you know what I mean. It's just aluminium raw. So I picked it up for 27.53 US dollars. Not sure that includes tax and stuff, but yeah. So pretty damn good price. And I gotta say, quite impressed. So yeah. This is my first torch flashlight with the GT FC40. I know you can get a Convoy L6 with that same LED. But I chose this because it's small and compact. So we'll just run over some specs pretty quick. So as I've already said, got the high CRI GT FC40 LED. My one's in 4000 4500K tint, 90 CRI. Comes with a OP reflector. I kind of got the light up this way, guys, so it's a bit funny looking. AR coated glass. Also comes with some dust on it. Lumens, my one measured 2390 lumens. Pretty happy with that. This is using the 2.5 amp hour 12 volt Convoy driver, which I've got in another light. We'll check that out in a sec. Does 17,500 CD. That's rated from Convoy. Apparently, it is 33 mils in diameter. Length is 139 mils and weight is 167 grams. So I was actually quite surprised with how big it is because it's quite deceiving. Because you know when you think of like a Convoy S series, you think, oh, it's going to be pretty small like that. But this is my BLF A6 here, and that's the S11. So as you guys can see, that is a huge difference. I was so surprised, I was like, what light did I order? Because it's bloody huge. So yeah, basically it's pretty standard. These Convoy drivers are pretty good, pretty neat. It comes with a memory mode that if you leave on after 3 seconds, it stays. Low voltage protection, reverse polarity protection, and temperature protection at 55 degrees. It'll step down. So it's still a light, you know, you can still give to your family and friends, even if they're not flashlight enthusiasts like us. These Convoy drivers are pretty well made, and I brought a couple more to I brought the 6 volt boost drivers to use in a few C8 builds in the future. So having a look around the light, you can see it is pretty shaped, pretty different compared to all the other S series lights. It is obviously much bigger. No tail cap light because it's using the boost driver. I think that causes issues. Yeah, so I guess we should try and take it apart, which I have not done yet. So wish me luck. There's nowhere in the head to undo. I'm guessing it's is it a pill? Looks like it's going to be a pill because that's the driver there. I'll fast forward this bit for you guys. Okay guys, so now we've got it apart. That's the LED there, the GT FC40. You can see it's a pretty much a domeless LED. There'll still be like a HI version. There'll still be a dome there, but it's flat, not a bubble kind of dome. 20mm MC PCB. A very nice soldering job, and it's held down by 2 screws, so should be pretty sweet. This thing is actually pretty heavy. I don't have a scale here, so I can't weigh it. But I'm actually surprised that it's not using a shelf style system. But I guess it's probably easier for them to make Convoy to make the S11 like this way. It is using obviously a 12 volt, appears to be 22 mil Convoy driver. It's actually different to the old 12 volt driver that I've got inside my Ultrafire F13 here. So we'll compare these two together because this is also a high CRI LED, but this is a XHP35. So yeah, interestingly enough, it is still a tight fit, even though this light is custom made for it. So you can see there is a little groove here, so nothing shorts out. So it does make good contact with the ground, which is that's positive. That's ground on the board, which is always very important in a boost driver type LED. And this is the centering ring, bloody huge. I suspect pretty much the same size as the XHP 70 centering ring. So yeah, everything is kind of a little bit upsized on this light. So yeah, so you're looking like a S2 style light here, the Build FA6. Sorry guys, let me just get that there. That's how much difference it is. Pretty big difference. So yeah, overall it's a very well made light. It was pretty easy to get apart. Everything is pretty well lubed. You know, I did actually put on some of my own lube there. Everything feels pretty sturdy, well made. Threads are well cut. This can fit 18 650s and 26 650s. I assume it fits 21 700s, but don't hold me to it. I'll add something in the video to let you guys know if it does. But the tube is pretty damn huge, so not sure you'd want to use 21 700s in there without an adapter anyway. So that's pretty much everything. I'll throw the light back together and we'll get some beam shots. Go up to mode 2 there. So I know you guys all want to see the turbo mode, but just look at the nice colors and tint that you get from this LED. Look at how nice everything looks, nice and rosy. It doesn't look too washed out. That's down to the high CRI, the 90 CRI, and the 40 to 4500K tint. So this is mode 3. You can see it's already pretty bright, and we're not even halfway there. So we'll go down to the other part of the yard now. You know, I can see the fence there. I'm pretty sure when I measured this mode it was about 1000 lumens. But the light is super spread out. Doesn't look too bright on camera, but trust me, it's bright. Look at the trees. It's actually pretty good looking at the trees because there's a lot of different colors there. You got the white, the green, that burnt color, brownish, I guess. Oh, just saw a asteroid or whatever, comet shooting in the sky. Okay, we'll go up one more, and this is still not turbo mode. Sorry neighbors, as you can see their house is below this yard, not like my home. But yeah, this is quite a lot of light right now. So I think I'm going to do a beam shot video, just beam shots only, and we'll definitely go to the park and check that out. Look at the trees, look how nice everything looks. So we'll go turbo mode. We won't leave it on here for too long, but you can see blindingly bright. I measured this light 2390 lumens, and you can see it is bloody bright. Even look at the trees. Look at how nice that looks, everything. Not too washed out, even on the camera. It is a pretty big reflector, but then again it is a pretty big LED too, so yeah. Okay, I'm going to put on the, I think it's the Ultrafire F13 or F11, I'm not sure, I haven't used it in that long. That has a high CRI XHP35 with the older Convoy driver in there. So we will compare these two side by side. The XHP35 is a high CRI LED. I'll put it on first because I've never shown it on this channel yet, and we'll do it side by side. Okay guys, so already straight off on camera, this is the XHP35, which is high CRI. I believe it's only 80 CRI. I bought this LED quite a while ago. It's pretty much about a 4000K, 4500K tint, but it's more in the Cree range. So you can see it already looks a little bit more yellow and greenish compared to the other LED. That could also be from the shape of the beam. Using a Convoy 12 volt driver, the same amperage too, but these drivers had a few issues. They really need like a really good setup in the light for them to work properly. So this is turbo mode. As you can see, it does, it's not the PWM. The PWM will stop, and no it didn't. Maybe the battery is a little bit flat. Come on, no. Doesn't want to go turbo mode right now. That's okay. So we'll leave it on the highest mode, well, second highest mode, sorry. And this is the Convoy. Oh, this is the Convoy S11 highest mode, and this is the F13 with a high CRI XHP35. Not on the highest mode, but pretty close. You can see the I think the S11, the GT FC40 does put out a bit more light than the XH335. If I could get up to the next mode, that would be great, but it's not gonna let me. Nope, not gonna let me. Anyway, guys. Anyway, guy. Hey, you guy. Anyway, guys. Yeah, actually, quite a big difference in tint between those two LEDs, eh? I have to I'll double check online and I'll see what it's supposed to be. Anyway, this light, the S11, is starting to burn my hand. It's getting so hot now. So as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. When the camera stops rolling, this light decides to go into turbo mode. So this is the light in turbo mode. It's quite a good tint, this XH335. It does look like it washes everything out a little bit more than the other, than the S11. But that's only because it's like a little bit throwier. Well, a lot throwier. Gets to the trees at 100 meters very easily. But in the park, side by side, these will be very interesting lights to compare to each other.